So as you know, we started out in January with something called so-called insurrection on January 6th. You've heard about it in the news non-stop, and this comes on the heels of a full year of riots all over the country, right? Riots where we saw cities burned, stores looted, police officers attacked night after night, federal buildings attacked, courthouses, an autonomous zone, imagine that, where they took over and declared it was their own country or something, whatever an autonomous zone means. We witnessed this during a shutdown from a pandemic, a virus that came over from China that has virtually changed life as we know it, and everything that we've been through. And then we go into Congress, and on January 6th, when myself, along with other members, were using our power as a member of Congress to object to electoral college votes that we had found to be, there's real problems there, and there had been no court cases heard at that time. These were multiple states where people had signed affidavits at risk of perjuring themselves in a court of law, saying they had seen election fraud, they had seen, and they signed these affidavits, legal affidavits. My fellow colleagues and I felt it was important to represent the people and their voices, and this is why we objected, and it has been done. People have objected, Democrats have objected to Republican presidents. This has been done. Well, it just so happened at the same time the Capitol got attacked. Now, I call it a riot at the Capitol because it was no different than the riots we saw all year long. Yes, there was violence. Yes, there was fighting. Yes, they broke in the Capitol. They did. I was scared. I was in the chamber when it happened. All of us were scared. People got hurt. Sadly, people died, and it's a terrible thing that happened, and no one is arguing that point. It was terrible. However, what has happened since that day is the Democrats and the media are now labeling anyone that was there at the Capitol, anyone that supports Trump passionately, they practically label everyone an insurrectionist. They even accused myself and my fellow colleagues that objected that day of being insurrectionists, which is absolutely false. It's a lie, and that's wrong. People that supported President Trump, people that came to Washington, D.C., to the White House, heard his speech, and then did just as he asked, marched peacefully to the Capitol to protest. And I'm not talking about the ones that were violent and attacked and went in. I'm talking about just people that were there. They are not insurrectionists. And we can't go any further calling them that. That's wrong. Now, so the January 6th, that was something else, and from that day on, the environment in Congress is very divided. It's not a place where Republicans and Democrats are working together as we should be for the entire country, for the taxpayers that pay the bills. See, it's you all that work hard, it's your hard-earned tax dollars that pay the light bills, that pay my salary, pay everyone else's salary, and we should be working for you, but unfortunately, that's not the way it is. And I'm very